You can do your own swing effects. So here we go. Whoa, whoa, oh, I went into my brain. There's nothing in my brain. Oh, maybe just a little bit of something, but whoa, whoa. On the computer today at Squirrel Stampede Gaming, we are back to Grow a Garden. This is Grow a Garden Squ-Week 3. Squ-Week 3, huh? I guess this would be more like maybe a month of growing a garden. I've been playing this a little bit pretty much every day, so probably about a month's worth of growing a garden. And it's a really special day today because we also have a couple of my fellow gardeners in play. We've got BenUltra21's garden over here, and we've got Old Saintnick 24's garden over here to share what they have. The first thing I wanted to do today is just do a couple show-offs of where I'm at with my garden. I've done a quick remodel, or actually I should say a lengthy remodel of placing everything in almost different places because it had become really crowded in there. I pretty much have everything that you would need to have in the beginning of the game, minus a couple fruits still missing from the seed shop, but pretty much a little bit of everything, including just acquiring this giant beanstalk over here. So that was my first beanstalk. Maybe I could finally get beanstalks and bamboo stop being confused on that. That would be great. But the cool thing about today is that I have enough money raised to finally expand my farm a little bit. It is a little bit tight, so I'm going to expand my garden. How much is this going to cost me? 250 million shekels. So we're going to expand and see what it looks like this way. Oh, that's going to help so much. Look at that. And actually, I can hardly tell the difference. That's kind of a bummer, but I think that'll help out in the long run. And over here on this side, I think I might be able to do it again. How much is it on this side now? To expand, it's going to cost me another 250 million shekels. And there we go. Looking good. Looking really nice. That's going to help so much. I felt like I was just jammed in here. Especially my palm trees. I would try to rotate my palm trees facing backwards out towards the fence line, but then every time I reload in, they flip back around. They rotate themselves back in, so it's kind of frustrating how tight. Let's check how much it will cost to do this back gate too while I'm over here. What is it going to cost now? I'm down to almost $1 billion here. Can I do another expansion?
No.
Expand in 23 hours. So they hold me back for now, but this is a great deal to get a little more room for me. Got a little hammock just jammed back here, which is really tight. So pretty neat there. Any other plants that I want to share today before I head on over to my friends, my fellow friends? We have certainly got some things going on in here. We just got through that month of fairy garden stuff, and it looks like we're hitting a fall event now. Some of my new things to look at. I do not know if I had the grape plant yet growing like it is now. That's nice and fun up front. It's best for me to climb up here. Oh, fall has bloomed. Look at that. Everything's just nice and golden. This is a nice day in the fall. We were watching a little college football today. It is just a good fall day in September. So up here at top of my burning bud, I get a really good view of not only my garden, but we can see BenUltra21's over there. He's got some beanstalks going from afar and some really interesting things growing up around there. I don't even know what that is. And is that like a towering bamboo stalk going way past the sun? Well, I could even select that. That is a 13 million, almost a $14 million bamboo. Wow, that's amazing. It's got shocked, glimmering, celestial, windstruck, frozen, and sandy all there. So that's pretty impressive. And over from up here, I can see Old Saintnick. And what is that? It's like a giant coconut is gorging at the front of his farm. I think that's a coconut. Oh my gosh, it's like gorging the front of his farm. It's busted out the fences maybe. That is hilariously awesome. He's got a nice tall beanstalk too. We'll wander over there soon. I see a rainbow coconut right there. Beautiful, really beautiful. And then I got to know what that is when we get down there. So up here is a great view, always a great view, and a pretty good way to get to my beanstalk. I've got this palm tree that's growing into my beanstalk, which makes it really tough to climb. So I'm up here on this palm tree, which, ooh, I see a golden coconut. And up here, I actually can harvest a couple of these beanstalk beans. What do you call them? Beanstalk beans? Beanstalk pods? Things I should know. A lot of these are pretty good. They might get some good money in the shop, and I still need to get a lot of money. I'm just now hitting the billions, the 1 or 2 billions with a lot of work. I still need some more clever plants to really get things going on mine end. But pretty fun up here, up on my beanstalk, just kind of smashed in my garden. Other plants, if you can tell, I don't know if we saw the banana plant last time, but a nice little banana tree is in this corner. We got a silver monkey walking around who's been really helpful. And a red apple and a green apple tree now to document. That's good news. Back in this corner, we have a peach tree. It used to be up front. I moved it into this back corner because it's such an ugly tree. You can get a red squirrel from the shop right now. Oh, I got to go check this out. I got to follow. Where's this red squirrel? I'm going to follow you. Which shop? Old Saint Nick has just given us a clue into something really interesting. This shop. All right, here we go. Fall Festival Pets. I knew there was a chipmunk. Oh, there is a red squirrel. I'm going to have to be working on this. Thank you for letting me know. We saw the chipmunk earlier, and I didn't scroll down, and I did not see the red squirrel or the marmot. Marmots are fun, too, and sugar gliders, and the space squirrel. So I have some work cut out for me there. Anyhow, let's run back to the farm. Anyhow, a couple more things in my garden before I go on over to my friends. Let's see, over back here, I finally got a mango tree going, which was really important because that helps craft a few other items, and it's really quite cool. Look at all those mangoes on there. They're giant. They're really quite giant. Grabbing one down. Look at that. These things are huge. That is one giant mango. Yum, yum. So the mango tree has been very much welcome. The dusk puff has been kind of helpful. We've got some bamboo stalks. It's a little crowded back here again. Maybe if I climb up my turning, constantly rotating palm tree here, if I can get in here. This elder strawberry has been kind of pushy in here. There we go. Oh gosh, I know we can climb these bamboo. That's a good idea. And so there we are from the back end of my farm, looking at an old school coconut tree. And, oh, these are kind of fun. I've got 4 now. 4 of the ember lilies grouped back over here. Those are so helpful when you get multiples. So 4 of these. They've been pretty helpful. Okay, and that's pretty much where I'm at in my garden. Documentation, updating, showing what you've got. A couple cactus up in this corner. And that's pretty much where I'm at this week in Squ-Week 3. I'm really excited to have some extra room now. I could start maybe buying some beautification items to, what do you call those? Cosmetics item beautifications. Cosmetics items to really expand my farm would be great. Oh, and over here I've got a radish. Aw, how cute. It's a radish. Oh, I should share a couple really cool plants that I've collected now. What has been pretty interesting, I've got this shocked amber spine. It's just a big glowing cube. How about that? That's pretty fun. We are the Borg. Resistance is futile. If you're a Star Trek fan. Got a glimmering elder strawberry. That's pretty neat. Kind of shiny. A lot of shiny stuff this past month with the fairy quests. Oh my gosh, this one's even bigger. We are the super scale Borg. Resistance is futile. You can't even see me back there, but there I am. I'm right there. Oh gosh, that is cool. Look how big that is. That is one giant cube of, what is it called again? I always forget what the amber spine stuff is called. Gold pumpkin, gold coconut. Oh, this guy's pretty big. One of these guys up top. Look at that. That's probably my biggest fruit of yet. Not really sure how much it is. I haven't really added things up lately. Rainbow tomato we've seen. I think we've seen a few of these things. The chilled mandrake. This guy gets a little funny. He makes that cool noise. Let's see if I can make him do the noise. Yeah, there he is. BenUltra21 has one too. We're mandraking them. We're mandraking them together. Slam, slam, slam. Oh gosh, these guys are just weird. What am I going to do with these guys? Look at that! That makes my mandrake look tiny. Old Saint Nick with the win on the giant mandrake. That is so cool. Well done with that. Well done with that. Might have seen the molten dragon fruit last time. So I think, oh, let's end with the glimmering chilled dusk puff. That was pretty neat too. All right, so do we like toss a coin? Who do we go to first? BenUltra21, or do we go on over to Old Saint Nick? Who wants to go first? Oh, Mango is in the shop, maybe. Okay, let's check real quick. Let's see what we got. Oh, a cacao seed. I'll grab one of those. That's a really good one. And a mango's in the shop too. So, got a couple interesting things. The shop is always empty, but when you're like doing something technical, that's when the shop fills up. So make sure to always do something technical. Like one time I was driving my car and I wanted to put on some hand sanitizer because I just got back from somewhere weird. I've never had so many green lights. Like I kept trying to like sanitize my hand, but every time I had a chance, the light turned green. Anyhow, that's just kind of an odd story, but that's how it happened. So who are we going to? BenUltra21's or Old Saint Nick? I'm right here next to BenUltra, so I'll just head over here first. Here's the front of where he is in his garden. Maybe in a year we'll laugh and go, wow, his garden is completely different. He's got some fireworks. You want to launch up a firework? Or is it daytime? Whoa, look at that. That's so cool. And they say grow a garden? Oh, cool. Wow. I don't know if you get to see really the fireworks or you get to see my tail in the camera, but you know, that's what it is. We're sharing some fruit right now. Look at all these great looking fruits. BenUltra's got a rainbow beanstalk. What is that? It's a shocked frozen rainbow cacao. That's really cool. That's got to be worth at least $100. And oh, there's a pod of something. He's got a lot of great stuff. There's that mandrake again. And a mango, cacao, it says Old Saint Nick. Oh, it's raining, a nice little rainstorm. Ah, it's so scary, it's so scary. Well, let's kind of wander in over here. He's got a gate. I can't get in. There's a metal gate in front of his farm, but I found a way in. Lucky he's got a couple beanstalks growing, and sometimes you get a little good view of his garden because of that. His most prized fruit is the moon mango tree over here. There was an event a while ago before I was well into this game, and he got a chance and a gift or a prize of a giant moon mango tree, and even has a giant one growing right now, glimmering, wind-struck, and frozen, worth $14 million, just sitting there ready to be picked. Ah, there's a gorilla behind me! Mossy, what are you doing? Giant orangutan, maybe. That is a great-looking pet. I have yet to really scratch the surface of pets. But the moon mango plant it's pretty spectacular. It's definitely a standout plant to be proud of up front here. So you're lucky on that. Good luck. That's a really cool one. There's a paradise petal. I've never heard of that one. I have not seen that one. Got some tomatoes over here. A giant pumpkin. Or is that's not a pumpkin, that's a grape. It's a grape that has been just growing so large it's into the ground. That's impressive. And, oh, random shop stuff. Hang on, we got to head over to the shop. I heard some stories. There might be something in here. I might have misread what he was saying, but it's always good to check in your shop. I'm still looking for this one right here, the Romanesco seed, whatever that does. That's beautiful. I was only there one time when I was back in my early days, and I wouldn't even have the money for it, so that was the only time I ever saw it. Wandering back over here, we've got Twisted Tangle, maybe? Hard to tell. A Twisted Tangle, yes, indeed. I've just got one of those myself. For some reason, BenUltra's looks healthier. Always good to have a coconut in the corner, and we can see his burning bud growing back here into his coconut tree. There's a nice little peach tree over here, grapes, a snail. He's got a snail, that's very gardeny. Swing set, without swinging. You can do your own swing effects, so here we go. Whoa! Gotta get it just right. I'm off center. Whoa! 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 Oh, I went into my brain. There's nothing in my brain. Oh, maybe just a little bit of something, but whoa! 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 Okay, anyhow. Starfruit. He's got some really cool things that I've yet to even scratch the surface of in my garden. So it'll be interesting when we get to Squ-Week 4, which I'm sure will be in a long time. Everything seems to happen really fast in the early stages of this game. and then it just kind of slows down quite a bit. But there's a nice looking palm tree back here, some dragon fruits. This thing I saw from a distance. What is this thing? A Poseidon plant. How did you get the Poseidon plant? It was an epic event thing from Beanstalk, he says. So that's pretty cool. It's really difficult to climb. I just keep popping off of it. I can't seem to get a grip. Maybe if I climb this palm tree one more time. Climb up here. One of your animals is just like going crazy with sounds. Oh, see, I can't even get up to the top of this palm tree. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm almost there. Oh, yes, this is the highest I've ever been on a Poseidon plant. Almost a little higher. Kind of reminds me of something we would have found in fish. And we're so high, we went into space. Either the night changed. I think the night changed. We're now in eclipse, which we'll probably get some really cool fruit. But funny that by the time I got to the top of this thing, it feels like we're in space. We're deep space. It's so tall. There it is. There's the eclipse right there. I just had to hold that for a second. That was beautiful. You can see BenUltra there climbing his enormous bamboo again. The shocked, glimmering, celestial, windstruck, frozen, sandy beanstalk. I wonder if I can climb that. Ah! Try this. And climb. Oh, it won't let me. You've got to do a lot of obbies to get there, is what BenUltra is trying to say. So what a great looking garden. You've done really well. We've documented it now, so in a few years you'll look back. Oh, some more fireworks, looking good at nighttime. Don't launch one yet. Hang on. Gotta get a good view. It's hard when there's a monkey in my face and I have a giant squirrel tail in your face. Okay, try it again. Ah, that's so pretty. What a pretty day over here. Pretty day. And these monkeys, who is making the most noise? Can't tell. He's got a full house of pets. Anyhow, a great documentation of Ben's garden here. In a year, we'll see what it looks like, or who knows, maybe this game will disappear in a day and we'll never play it again. But looking really good, looking really good. How many, only 5 thumbs up? What is going on? That is low. We got to get him some thumbs up. So if you ever see BenUltra21's garden, give him a thumbs up. And I should mention real quick, I'm at 41 thumbs up. So some people out there really liked me. I appreciate that. Thank you for helping my garden out. All right, on over to Old Saint Nick 24. You gotta check out this coconut. Remember how big this is? Do you think there's probably like a planetarium inside this coconut? Like there's a full-on like party show. I forgot to like Ben Savar. Oh, okay, Old Saint Nick's gonna help Ben out with an extra like. Thank you, Old Saint Nick. Look at this coconut though. There's gotta be like a laser light show or something going on inside this thing. That is hilarious. It is like bulging from this fence zone. So that's a really cool sight to see. Then I want to check out this. This is what I have not yet got, is a Romanesco. I don't even know how it works. Is that the plant on top? Where's the fruit? That's really confusing to me. It's really cool. I like, is it me or I feel like I'm on Space Mountain right now? This is like Space Mountain music. This is really cool. I really like this. Don't ever end a solar eclipse. Don't ever end. It's that music. I love it. Anyhow. So, where are we at now? We are checking out some blood bananas. I walked by these earlier and I'm also having difficulty contemplating what this is. The mandrake. The mandrake versus the blood bananas. So the blood banana plant looks to grow low on the ground. That's really weird and interesting. And he's got a raptor? What is that just walked by? A raptor pet, maybe. That was really neat. So some blood bananas are interesting. And I like how he's grouped them all together in a nice little patch. That looks good. A couple dusk puffs with some gold on top. There's a couple gold dusk puffs. Those will grow well. Oh, he's got a hammock too. Kind of almost in the same place I had one. Paradise petal. A celestial berry. That one's interesting. Oh, Old Saint Nick would like to show pets too in a second when he's ready. Show us a pet. What do you got? He's got some pets. A deer. Oh my God. A chupacabra. There's a lot of a rabbit. We had a rabbit once. Oh, a stegosaurus. Stegosauruses are great for opening packages because of all those plates. A little. What was that? A caterpie. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. Caterpie's really neat. A blue frog. And a dodo bird, maybe? Frog? You've really collected pets. That's something I've kind of like shied away from. I'd love to get a squirrel. I gotta work on that. Kiwi. It's a kiwi pet. Ah, starfish. And that giant, Pachyocephalo, no, not a Pachyo, Parasaurolophalophilus is what he's got there. I can never say it right. A Parasaurolophalophilus. A red crab. And I don't even know what that is. Like, that's like an alien unripened strawberry? Is that what that is? Green bean. Green giant. So it's like the green giant's green bean friend. An ostrich. But you've got like every pet you could possibly get. This is great. He's got like a pet rotation going on here. Oh my gosh. There's so many things that I need to collect. It must be your brain rot pet. I think I overheard you talk about. And we just played brain rot, steal a brain rot last week. And a lot of people liked it. So we might go in for another round of steal a brain rot. I'd certainly like to expand my collection in there. So that was fun and wild. Let's run around to this side of the garden. Oh boy, it's really, really thick in here. I don't know if I can get in here. I can kind of get through the outskirts. I think I see a burning bud in here twisting into a dragon fruit. Love dragon fruits, but man, they're difficult when they grow. It's hard to climb them. So I feel like I'm in the middle of a jungle right now. This pet is sleeping. Durlan, something in here. That's so cute. It's purring. It's so tight in here, but it's so great. It's so great. I think this is the back end of the coconut. Can I yell into the coconut? Hello in there. Hello, coconut. Hello, what's in there? What's in there? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, we'll see you later. Well, that's the inside of his coconut. So very nice. And yeah, what a well done garden. It's Bob. He's named the coconut Bob. That's a really good name. It kind of fits it. Coconut Bob. That's a great looking spot. So there we go. We were hoping to also get Wasp in here today. Wasp is also a friend that has helped me out with a ton of stuff. He's got, what is that? That was a really cool fruit. We were hoping to get Wasp in here today, but he was out. We kind of threw this together at the last minute because none of us are ever available at the same time. So next time, if we get to Squ-Week 4, you'll definitely see Wasp's garden too. I want to share what he's got. He's got a way of yeeting you off the map. That guy is so crazy. Wasp has a way of getting you to fly off the map, and it's really fun. So here we are before we check out. This is the Fall Festival going on. It just started this week here, September maybe 12th, Friday, I guess. I think that's where it came in, or maybe even today. Yeah, this is the start of the Fall Festival. So I've got to go and try to figure this out to at least, I mean, if I get a chipmunk, that would be great. Red squirrel would be like 100 times better, so I got to figure out that. Marmot would be great. So there's some things. The space squirrel, Sandy, almost looks like Sandy from SpongeBob. There's some things in here I'm going to have to explore and do this upcoming month. But yeah, I just thought you guys would love to check out our Grow a Garden Squ-Week 3, see where we are at, see some of my fellow gardeners in here, and maybe next time I'll get another fellow gardener in here to share with me. Definitely Wasp, and maybe someone else. If you've got a garden to really want to share, let me know and we'll try to figure that out. But there you go. That is Grow a Garden Squ-Week 3. If you like today's video, please give us a squike, squirrelib, squament something interesting you found, and grow a garden, and we'll see you next time. Bye!